Today, well, get ready, because we're talking about food, and a lot of it. We're crafting a beginner's guide to a 3-day Tokyo itinerary and focusing on the amazing culinary scene. Not just the city itself, though. Oh no, we're heading to the islands too. This is for you, the first-timers out there, dreaming of a Tokyo adventure. And we get it, you want the knowledge, but not the overload. That's the beauty of this deep dive.
Exactly. We've got some incredible material that showcases the sheer variety of food experiences in Tokyo. It's inspiring, really. We're talking iconic dishes, hidden gems, and unique island flavors. But it's not just about what to eat, right? We're going to help you navigate this incredible city and its surrounding islands. We'll cover local customs, transportation, things to avoid, and even some money-saving tips.
Let's kick off day one, which we're calling Central Tokyo and Culinary Delights. Think Shinjuku or Shibuya, bustling hubs with so much to see. Imagine the Shibuya Scramble Crossing, people everywhere, or those amazing views from the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building in Shinjuku. Now, for the first-time visitor, what's the must-try food experience? What comes to mind first?
Well, for many, and I think it's the perfect place to start, it's sushi and sashimi. Tokyo is a sushi paradise, truly. The Toyosu Fish Market is nearby, so the freshness and variety are incredible.
Oh, I can imagine. That fresh off-the-boat seafood.
Exactly. It's centuries of tradition meeting modern innovation. You have your classic Idomai-style nigiri focusing on the natural flavors of the fish. Then there are the more inventive, modern rolls, works of art almost. It's a real showcase of the artistry and precision of Japanese cuisine.
Absolutely. And what if you're on the move, exploring, and need a quick bite? What's a good option for a quick breakfast or a snack?
Don't underestimate the humble onigiri. Those little rice balls are packed with flavor, and you can find them everywhere. Convenience stores, specialty shops, you name it.
Onigiri. They're so simple, yet so satisfying. Endless variations, too. What's your favorite filling?
Oh, that's tough. Maybe pickled plum or salmon. I could go on and on about onigiri, but we have to move on.
Okay, fair enough. It's lunchtime in Tokyo. Where are we heading?
Ramen, of course. Tokyo's ramen scene is a world of its own. It's not just noodle soup, it's a culinary experience.
I remember my first trip to Japan. The ramen choices were overwhelming. There are so many styles and variations. It's a whole subculture.
It truly is. Each region has its own take on ramen, and even within Tokyo, you'll find incredible diversity. Take tonkatsu, for instance, often made with a pork bone broth. It's all about simmering those bones for hours, extracting that deep, umami-rich flavor.
Tonkatsu is definitely a favorite of mine. That rich, creamy broth.
Yes, and every shop has its own secret recipe, its own aging process. Then you have lighter broths like shoyu, the soy sauce-based one, or miso ramen, shio ramen. Honestly, you could spend a lifetime exploring the ramen shops of Tokyo.
So much to discover. All right, so after that delicious ramen lunch, what's next on our culinary adventure? I'm thinking we need to try another classic. How about tempura?
Tempura is an excellent choice. It's deceptively simple, lightly battered in deep-fried seafood and vegetables. But when it's done right, oh, it's magical. Crispy, delicate, not greasy at all.
I love that. The artistry of tempura.
Absolutely. It's often fried individually and served immediately to maintain that perfect texture. You can sometimes sit at a counter and watch the chef's work. It's like a performance.
Okay, now as evening approaches, we're in Tokyo. The energy is buzzing. Where do we head to experience the authentic Tokyo nightlife?
Let's go to an izakaya. Think of it as a Japanese pub, a casual place where you can unwind, have a drink, and try a variety of small dishes.
Izakayas are so much fun. It's the perfect place to socialize and try new things.
Exactly. And speaking of trying new things, you have to order yakitori, grilled chicken skewers, seasoned to perfection. It's a staple of izakaya culture. Different cuts of chicken, various seasonings, dipping sauces. It's like an adventure on a skewer.
All right, day one is a wrap, and I'm already hungry. But for day two, we're switching gears. We're leaving the bustling city behind and heading out to the islands. Our material gives us some great insights on Oshima Island. It's a whole different vibe, isn't it?
Absolutely. Oshima is the largest of the Izu Islands, and it offers a slower pace, a chance to reconnect with nature, and of course, experience a unique culinary scene. It's about 120 kilometers from Tokyo.
So how do we get there?
You have a few options. The high-speed jet ferry is the quickest way. It takes about an hour and 45 minutes from Takeshiba Passenger Ship Terminal in Tokyo. There's also a ferry service from Atami. Or if you want a longer, more scenic journey, you can take the larger ferry, which takes about 8 hours from Takeshiba.
An 8-hour ferry ride. That sounds like an adventure in itself.
It is. You can relax, enjoy the views, and maybe even catch a glimpse of some dolphins along the way.
And for those who are short on time, there's also a 25-minute flight from Chofu Airport.
So plenty of ways to get there, depending on your preference. Now, let's say we arrive on Oshima maybe after that scenic ferry ride. How are we starting our day food-wise? What are the breakfast recommendations?
Well, the guidebook suggests a couple of great spots near Motomaki Port. One is Kaizenchaya Sushiku. They have something called shimadan, a rice bowl with 3 kinds of fresh local fish.
Sounds delicious. What kind of fish?
Tuna is one of them, and the other is something called beko, which is white meat fish marinated in soy sauce and island chili pepper. It's a local specialty. It costs around 2,000 and is available year-round. They also have beko sushi if you're looking for something specific.
Beko. That combination of soy sauce and chili pepper sounds intriguing. Is it spicy?
It has a nice warmth to it, yeah. A little kick from the chili pepper.
I'm intrigued. What's the other breakfast recommendation? There's a place called Otomodachi Oshokujidokuro, also near Motomaki Port. They have a morning set meal, and their bekodon is another great option. It's a bit more budget-friendly at 1,200.
Both sound like excellent ways to start the day on Oshima. Okay, after we've fueled up with breakfast, it's time for lunch. What unique island dishes should we try?
There are a few standouts. One is the seafood wapameshi set meal at Kanichi Ryokan. It's a traditional dish where local fish, abalone, and vegetables like ashitaba are steamed together in a wooden container. It's a really flavorful and healthy option.
I love that. It's like getting a taste of the island's history and culture through its food. Ashitaba seems to be a recurring ingredient. What exactly is it?
Ashitaba is a leafy green vegetable that grows abundantly on Oshima. It's known for its slightly bitter, celery-like flavor and its nutritional value.
And it ends up in a lot of dishes on the island.
It does. It's incorporated into soups, salads, even desserts. It's a true island staple.
Interesting. Any other lunch spots on Oshima we should check out?
There's Ichimin, which offers something called island spaghetti. It's made with white meat fish and green chili peppers, a unique take on a classic dish.
Island spaghetti, I like it. Okay, after a savory lunch, how about something sweet? What are the options for an afternoon treat on Oshima?
You have to try Triton Island ice cream. They use Oshima milk and local ingredients to create some really unique flavors. There's Kuramitsu and green kanako, which is a Japanese-inspired flavor, passion fruit, which is perfect for summer, and chocolate banana.
Island milk ice cream. That sounds so refreshing. And are the portions big?
They're a good size, and the price is great too, only $300 each.
Perfect. What about if you're looking for fresh fruit or maybe something to take home as a souvenir?
Then you have to visit Ohaya Fruit Factory Oshima. They make smoothies with locally grown fruits like grapes, strawberries, and passion fruit. And they also have seasonal fruit compotes and confitures, which would make great gifts.
Okay, the day is winding down on Oshima, and it's time for dinner. Where should we head for our final meal on the island?
Well, if you're staying at Ryosaku Maru, they offer a dinner featuring fresh fish and seasonal vegetables. It's a great way to experience local flavors.
Sounds perfect. What if we're not staying there? Any other recommendations?
Yes, there's a place called Book Tea Bed Izu Oshima. They have some really interesting hot sandwiches. There's a sweet and spicy chicken sandwich made with island chili peppers and an azuki red beans butter sandwich using Oshima butter. And of course, they have a shitaba tea, which is a must-try on Oshima.
Okay, day 2 on Oshima sounds like a culinary journey in itself. Now, for day 3, we can either continue exploring the island or start our journey back to Tokyo. What are the options for our final day of food adventures?
If you're still on Oshima, you could check out Cadence. It's an orange kitchen car that moves around the island. They have shaved ice with Oshima fruit toppings, fries with local salt, and Odin, a Japanese hot pot dish featuring ashitaba.
An orange kitchen car. That's cool. What about other options? Maybe something a bit more substantial.
There's Tokyo Vone 10, which also has ashitaba shaved ice, but also a cold ashitaba taiyaki. That's a fish-shaped pancake filled with sweet bean paste.
I'm sensing a theme here. Ashitaba seems to be everywhere.
It is. They really embrace that local ingredient. It's so versatile.
What are the lunch options on our final day?
If you're craving more beko, head to Tsubaki Sushi. They're highly recommended for that marinated fish dish. Or if you want something lighter, Oshibana offers a set meal using pesticide-free local vegetables. They even have an eggplant and mushroom pizza.
A pizza on Oshima Island. That's not what I was expecting.
It's a nice surprise. Shows the diversity of food experiences you can find even on a small island.
For sure. And what about our final afternoon?
You could explore more of Oshima's natural beauty. Mount Mihara, the volcano, has some great hiking trails. Or if you want to relax, Starfish and Coffee near Okada Port is a great option. They have Oshima Milk Cafe Olé and a lunch special featuring local fish and vegetables.
Sounds like the perfect place to unwind before heading back to Tokyo. Any last food recommendations for our final evening, whether it's on Oshima or back in the city?
If you're still in Oshima, Furuya Minshuku Tsubakiyama has soy sauce ramen with island flavor, which sounds delicious. Or you might find camellia black pork, a local delicacy available at Reizon Paku. If you're back in Tokyo, well, the options are endless. We could spend another whole episode talking about Tokyo's food scene.
We might just have to do that. Okay, this island culinary journey has been incredible. But beyond the delicious food, what are some essential local customs and things a first-time traveler to Tokyo and its islands should be aware of?
Japan is a very polite and respectful society. You'll notice this everywhere you go. It's important to be mindful of this and try to be as courteous as possible.
Absolutely. What are some specific things to keep in mind?
Tipping is not customary in Japan. It can sometimes be seen as offensive, so don't worry about leaving extra money at restaurants or for other services.
That's good to know. It's always helpful to avoid unintentional faux pas. What else?
You should always remove your shoes when entering homes and some traditional establishments. You'll usually see a designated area for shoes at the entrance.
Right. And what about public transportation etiquette? I imagine we'll be using a lot of trains and buses in Tokyo.
Yes, public transportation is incredibly efficient in Tokyo, but it's important to be mindful of others. Try to keep noise levels down, avoid loud conversations, and don't talk on your phone.
Makes sense. Any advice for travelers with dietary restrictions?
It's always a good idea to do some research in advance, especially if you have specific dietary needs. Many restaurants have information online, but it's also helpful to learn a few basic Japanese phrases for things like vegetarian or allergic to.
Practical advice for any traveler. Speaking of transportation, we talked about getting to Oshima, but what about navigating Tokyo itself?
Tokyo has an amazing public transportation system, mostly trains and subways. It can seem overwhelming at first, but it's actually very well organized and easy to use once you get the hang of it.
I can imagine. A city that size, the transportation system must be quite complex.
It is, but there are maps and apps to help you navigate. And getting a travel card like a Suica or Pasmo makes it so much easier. You can use it on trains, buses, even in some shops.
Okay, last but certainly not least, a topic close to every traveler's heart. How to save some money while experiencing all that Tokyo and its islands have to offer.
Lunch deals are your friend. Many restaurants offer special lunch sets that are much cheaper than the dinner menu, and the quality is often just as good.
That's a great tip.
And don't underestimate the convenience stores. They have a surprising variety of delicious and affordable food. Onigiri, sandwiches, bentos, even hot meals.
I'm always amazed by Japanese convenience stores. They're like mini supermarkets with incredible food options.
Exactly. And you can find them on every corner. Another way to save money is to explore Tokyo's free attractions. There are beautiful parks, temples, and gardens that offer amazing experiences without costing a yen.
True. And if we're using public transportation a lot, are there any travel passes we should look into?
Absolutely. JR, Japan Railways, and Tokyo Metro both offer various travel passes that can save you money if you're planning on doing a lot of traveling.
So to sum up this amazing 3-day itinerary, it's a blend of city and island life, tradition and modernity, all tied together by an incredible culinary journey. From the iconic sushi and ramen of Tokyo to the unique flavors of ashitaba and beko on Oshima Island, it's an adventure for the taste buds.
Exactly. We've given you the essential knowledge, the inspiration to start planning your own Tokyo adventure.
And on that note, here's a final thought for you, our listeners. With its blend of bustling cityscapes and serene island escapes, a culinary scene that ranges from Michelin-starred restaurants to humble food stalls, what unexpected tastes of Tokyo will you discover on your own adventure? We encourage you to dive deeper, explore the locations and dishes we've talked about, and start planning your own unforgettable Tokyo experience. Thanks for joining us on The Deep Dive.
See you next time.
Until then, happy travels.